Hey, what's up guys? Yosa here, your friend in personal development and sales. So in today's workshop, we're going to be doing a session on how to communicate like a lion. We're going to be talking all things communication, body language, and just letting go of the fear of being awkward and shy and fully expressing oneself. So enjoy. Funding circle, and we're kind of into like this personal development, like self-improvement and that kind of stuff for a while now. I've known Dennis for like a few years, and he asked me if I can do like a workshop for you guys to help you with communication effectively. So I guess the main aim for today is just to get you expressing yourself comfortably, because I feel like that's probably like a big part that no one really talks about, like just expressing yourself without sort of like the fear of judgment. So it's going to be really fun, really interactive. So we're going to be doing some exercises. One thing I would ask is, and one thing I always say is like, be confidently embarrassed. So just like let yourself go, have fun, and you'll find that actually, once you take it away, because I know obviously most of you guys want to improve like communication and like dating and stuff like that, and if you can just be free and be yourself, like, you'll find that actually you have more success as well when it goes to sort of like the other areas. But I guess, have you guys met before? Is this the first time? Yeah. Virgil?
Met them a couple of guys.
Yeah. So I thought, so the whole theme of what we're going to be doing today is how to communicate as a lion, basically, or like a lion, should I say. And the reason why I say that, when you guys think of a lion, what do you guys think of? What kind of makes a lion stand out? What would you guys say?
Springs into action for me.
Springs into action.
Presence.
Presence, right? Yeah. What about yourself, Roger?
Being there in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like owning its territory as well. So.
On this territory, yeah. Because when I was doing some research and things that make a lion stand out, you've got like what you guys were saying, the presence, owning this territory. But the key thing that I found from like all the different points was one of like, they fear nothing or no one. And if you think about it, a lion isn't the biggest animal in like the jungle, or it's not like the tallest, or not even the strongest. But what makes a lion really special is their mindset. They just believe they can kill any animal, and which actually makes them the apex predator. So it's not from their strength or their size. It's just their mind. So what the main aim today, what we're going to try and do is kind of change some beliefs that you may hold about yourself, and just really tackle that. And I'll give you some personal experiences as well. But to kick things off, I thought we could do a little exercise. So what we'll do is, I want you guys to say what your name is. I'll give you a pen and paper as well, so you can take some time to think. What your first job was that you've ever had. And thirdly, what you learned most from your first job. So I'll just hand this out real quick. I'll give you this.
Yeah, cheers.
There you go. I'll give you this as well. I'll just get you a piece of paper. There you go. There you go. So if you guys write just your name, what your first job was, and what's one thing that you learned most in that first job. Nice, everyone finished. Cool, so I'll go first. So my name is Yosa, like I said before. Funnily enough, my first job was Primark. I don't know I don't know if you guys know, but back in the days, I don't know if you guys ever been to Primark now, but we used to wear the black shirts and like the tie. And you know, it's quite funny because I always said I would never like work in Primark. Like those two places growing up, I would never have worked, and that was Primark to McDonald's. Because I was scared like my friends would take the piss out of me, like if they walk in the shop and see me. But I think the biggest thing I've learned from working in Primark was just like work ethic, because it was just relentless. As you guys know, when you go into Primark, the queues are just never ending, and it's just like the back to back, and just the importance of consistency in doing something that's not enjoyable, but just doing it over and over again until the day is finished. So I'd say that's me. Who'd like to go next?
Go next.
Go for it.
My name's Greg, and I'd say my first proper job that wasn't a lifeguard or working on a bar. So when I was at uni, was a school teacher. And I think the biggest thing that I learned was organising other people, not just myself, because obviously you grow up and you manage to learn stuff, but actually for the first time thinking, do you know what, I'm responsible for 30 other people, whatever it is, and that's an interesting skill to navigate, and you can only ever learn it through trial and error, really. You get thrown in the deep end, and you sort of work out what works and doesn't work, but yeah, that was
Nice, like must be. I don't envy you for that way.
It's such a rewarding experience, you know. The kids are always brilliant. They're always that's always the great part about it, is the kids.
Oh wow,
The
awesome.
hard part about it is the bureaucracy, the rule, not you know, the marking and stuff's obviously rubbish as well, but it's the bureaucracy that goes around it and the politics. But the great parts of the kids, they're fantastic, and they, you know, especially in sport and whatever, they just want to go out and be great. But yeah, the part I hated was the bureaucracy, was the politics behind it.
I can imagine, especially in school. So no thanks for that. Cheers for that, Greg. Who'd like to go next?
I can go
You
next.
go on, Anoop.
I'm Anoop. My first ever job was actually an unpaid job at a charity, Oxfam.
Okay,
Um,
nice.
I was a sales assistant there, just serving customers at the cashier, at the tills. I think the most important lesson I learned was to smile and look customers in the eye, because once a customer, an older guy, shouted at me and told me to cheer up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was a big lesson for me. I was sort of serving him. I probably wasn't smiling, and he sort of got annoyed and told me to cheer up.
Okay,
So, yeah,
interesting.
I'll say that's a big lesson.
So
for me.
since then you've been like,
Yeah.
nice, cool. No, I like that. Who'd like to go next? Virgil.
My name's Virgil. My first job was a flyer distributor
Okay.
for a pizza shop.
Okay.
One of the things I learned a lot is basically timekeeping.
Okay.
I
Nice.
had to go around the local neighbourhood
Mm.
and basically post leaflets in the front doorstep,
Okay.
and also like organisations. So I had to make sure I had to get all the leaflets, make sure it's enough. So when I get to, in case if I get to like another doorstep and I run out, that'll be quite embarrassing.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
I mean, it's happened to me one time,
Yeah.
but then obviously that was like time wasting. I had to go all the way back to the shop and get another bunch of leaflets.
Oh wow.
then I had to start again.
Nice. Nice, like it. Virgil, what a name, man. How did you? Who came up with this name? Was it your mum or dad or?
It's actually my dad.
Okay, but why Virgil? Do you know?
I think they just chose it out of curiosity.
Okay, nice. I like that. Yeah. Nice one. Thanks for that, Virgil. Last but not least, Jake.
My name's Jake. My first job was actually a paper round, and I did it for 2 years.
Oh wow.
And I think the most important thing I learned was being consistent and sticking to a schedule, and like adapting that routine throughout the week, because like customers would complain like, oh, I'm late by a certain amount of time, and they haven't got their paper early in the morning. So, and then I had to, because I used to hand out the papers maybe like after school, and then everyone was complaining that it was too late. So,
Okay.
and then I ended up changing it and waking up earlier
Mm.
to actually deliver the papers, and then everyone was happy then.
Oh, what time do you have to wake up for that?
I think it was like 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not too bad. Not too
I was
early.
in school, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Cool. Nice. Learned a bit about each other there. But yeah, it's good to know like what everyone's first job was. So to break the ice a little bit. So the second thing we're gonna do, a game we're gonna play, is called Two Truths, One Lie. Has anyone played this game before? Yeah. Cool. So on your piece of paper, so how the game effectively works for you that haven't played it is you're going to write down 3 things about yourself or something you've done, and 2 of them has to be true and 1 of them has to be a lie. And we would all have to guess which one we think is the lie. So you try and be creative. Obviously, you have to pick 2 things that are true, then come up with 1 lie. But yeah, try and make it believable. So see if whether we can catch each other out. Get a piece of paper. Just give me a shout when you guys are finished. Is anyone done? Yeah.
That's quite difficult.
Yeah, it's
Finding
quite
it
difficult,
hard.
isn't it? Jake is trying to think of the lie now.
It's really difficult. And making it not obvious is hard. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Give you guys 1 more minute. Cool. We all done? Nice. Who'd like to kick us off?
I'll go first.
Go for it, Virgil.
So the first one is I played American football when I was at uni.
Okay.
Second one is I've been in a car crash.
Oh.
And the third one is I got the same birthday as my dad.
Oh. What do you guys think? So first one, you played American football. Second one, you've been in a car crash. And third one, you've got the same birthday as your dad. Oh, that's tough. What do you guys think? What do you think is the lie?
Birthday.
Oh, that might be true though.
Because he put it last.
But it seems so. That's such a coincidence. That's such a weird coincidence, isn't it? It's like his dad just timed it.
That's only because he put it last. I think the lie is the first one or the last one.
It could be the middle. It could be the
I guess.
middle.
I think it's the lie is American football.
I could see the American football.
Yeah,
I
can see
mean,
it
I
by
could
feel.
see it. But did he go for an obvious one? So he would trick us. Do you think, Jake?
Birthday one.
Birthday.
Yeah.
I think so. I
It's
think
very
so.
like,
That's hard.
yeah.
They were good. All three of them were good.
So what would you vote as the lie?
Oh, birthday. Yeah.
Birthday. I'm gonna go for the, just to be controversial, I'm gonna go for the car crash. So I'm gonna go for the middle one. How about yourself?
American football.
American football.
Birthday.
What was it?
It's the car crash.
That was the lie.
Oh,
See, I got it.
wow.
You've got the same birthday as your dad. Wait, what?
That was a good one.
That's crazy.
I know a few people like that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, nice. But American football, you played at uni?
Yep.
What position?
I was offensive line.
Okay, nice one. Cool, nice. Who'd like to go?
Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
I'll go
Oh, is it on Sunday? Okay,
Yeah, look forward to that actually.
go for it. I know.
Mine aren't great. I've been stopped at US Customs and interrogated for 1 hour. My mum spilled coffee on me when I was 5 and I still have the mark to this day. And I can speak 5 languages.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Oh,
That's so hard. 5 languages. I wonder why you stopped at customs. What are you getting up to? Importing like cocaine.
Random checks, random
What do you guys think?
Languages.
You think languages? What would you
Yeah.
go for, Virgil?
I'm thinking more of the first one.
Customs.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you go for the first one? Virgil? First one?
Yeah, first one.
Okay. How about yourself, Greg?
Languages.
Languages.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna be controversial again. I'm gonna go for the coffee when you're 5.
No, the lie is the languages.
Oh, the languages.
I can
Okay.
only speak 2 languages.
Okay, fair enough.
The first 2 are true, actually.
Where's the mark?
It's on my shoulder. Like, I'm not going to show it to
Okay,
you. But
fair enough.
It's there. I can vouch for it. And then I went to Florida in December 2022. I had a bunch of food in my bag.
Yeah.
I obviously caught that, and I was about to like meet my cousin who was coming to pick me up, and then as I walked out, some guy tapped me on my shoulder, said, "Can I have your phone and your bag?" And then I went into a room. They went through my bag, and all they found was food, and they just let me go for an hour. I
ridiculous.
just sit there for an hour, just like
That is
basically.
ridiculous.
And like this didn't help, to be honest.
I mean, everyone knows about Africa, but that's bullshit. But yeah, nice one, Anoop. Who'd like to go next?
Yeah, I'll go.
Go for it, Jake.
First one, I'm a part-time fashion stylist. Second one, I can write with both hands. And then the third one is I've had my work displayed in Shibuya, Tokyo.
Repeat the first one again.
I'm a part-time fashion stylist.
Okay, that's believable. Then the second one.
What was the second one?
I can write with both hands.
Oh. that is believable, but at the same time not believable. I mean, I don't know anyone who can write with both hands. Do you guys?
No.
Yeah. Oh man. And the third one, because you're a motion designer, I can see that. I'm gonna go for
Go for number 2.
number
Yeah.
2.
Go for number 2.
Yeah. 2.
I'm gonna have to go for number 2 as
So
well.
hard.
But I think it might not be number 2, but yeah, break it
Yeah.
too.
What the hands?
Yeah. Which one's the lie?
It's the stylist one.
It's the stylist.
Oh,
What?
It's the way you sold it, I think. It's the way you come out and said it.
And to be honest, you dress like a fashion stylist, so yeah.
I was thinking of a lie, and then it was like, oh, you complimented me on my style earlier. So I was
Yeah,
like,
you got
yeah,
me
you have to
there.
be
You
the
got
most
me
obvious
there.
one as
Yeah,
a lie.
exactly,
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
the way you said it. It's
Yeah.
the way you come out and said it. So like,
Man, so is that the one you were thinking about at the end? The fashion, the
Yeah, yeah.
okay,
I was
because I knew the last ones.
what can I do here? And then
Nice,
so
Greg.
last, I think. Okay. Right. So my 3. I have a dog called George.
Okay.
I like to draw in my spare time.
Mhm.
I'm a single handicap golfer.
Single handicap golfer. Nice. Come join us. Hi. What's your name?
Ben.
Ben. Nice to meet you, Ben.
Oh, sorry.
All good. Pleasure.
let's go, mate.
Okay, how you doing? Okay. Apologies.
So Ben, you came at the right time. We were just playing 2 truths, 1 lie.
Oh, okay.
So we're just over with Greg now. So
Okay.
yeah, go for it.
Right. So I have a dog called George. I like to draw in my spare time. I'm a single handicap golfer.
Oh, right.
Okay. Dog called George. Like to draw.
Use a lie.
I don't know.
Drawing.
You know.
The drawings.
Yeah, I think that
You don't
one.
draw.
I do draw.
Oh, okay.
It's the golf. Even though I like to play golf.
That's the
I'm
goal.
not quite a single
Okay,
handicap,
okay,
yeah, I'm
okay.
getting
Fair
there.
enough.
That's a hard one. Actually, I changed it twice because the first time I thought this is far too easy. Because I originally had, I love karaoke. My favourite food is curry. I'm an expert chef or something like that. I was working for. I think right now they're just too easy. So I changed it, trying to make them all as obvious as the other one, if that makes sense. But, that's hard. That's really
Nice.
tricky.
Yeah.
Cool.
Really tricky.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Ben, you missed out on all the fun, man. No, I'm joking. There's more fun coming. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. But I just thought, like, before we start, obviously, the speaking session, like, what do you guys want to get out of today's session? Keep it open question. Or what would you like to get out of? So it could be relating to, like, what you want to improve in dating or just in communication in general. But what would you like to get out?
Yeah, like improve my like voice tonality,
Tonality.
projection,
Mhm.
all that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Just clearing my intentions. Clearing my intentions.
Clearing your intentions. What do you mean by that?
Well, I have speech impairment, so
Okay.
yeah. So I would like to be understood if that.
No problem.
I think mine's like bringing energy to like speaking.
Energy, yeah. Okay.
So, because a lot of times my energy is just not there. And
Okay.
I come off like a bit, like, how would you say it? Just not interested.
Okay, cool. So you can sometimes come across like quite flat. So you just want to like uplift
Yeah.
that energy. Cool.
For me, just don't want to sound more like monotone. because-
Monotone. Okay.
Yeah, because for me, like obviously you can tell like my voice is quite deep.
Mhm.
That I just don't want to speak in a way where people will find it boring.
Okay.
So just want to like improve on the voice protection.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. Yeah. No, we can work on all that. So I guess just a bit about myself as well. Just to give you some insights. Because when I was younger, I used to be like a massive introvert. I mean, I couldn't even like call someone to order something on the phone. It was really bad. And you know, when I was like that, I kind of hated myself because I couldn't fully express myself like I would like to. And it was just a huge struggle, especially like going to school, and you know what kids are like in school. I got like bullied quite a lot actually. And I've always said, you know, like when I was used to see people that are confident, I always used to say like, I want to be like that person. I want to be like that girl or like that girl. And I suffered with speech impediment as well. That was like a huge thing when I was growing up. But I guess for me, it was just like the lack of self-confidence, lack of self-belief, and just lack of self-worth and identity. I didn't really couldn't really express myself because I wasn't confident enough in who I was and how other people would perceive me. And you know, it's quite interesting because now it's like I've had this transformation over like the last few years. Even like speaking in public, that was like the biggest fear. Or speaking to girls, I mean, that was just like, I mean, that was like my worst fear. Honestly, if someone asked me to jump off a plane, I'll probably be more confident in doing that, like and then approaching the female. This is like a real fear. Then one thing I realized is the issue wasn't actually me like doing the thing itself. It was more the belief I had. So I guess, you know, what we're going to do today, obviously we're going to do a lot of these exercises and things like that. But the key thing is, you know, is the belief you have about something. Because if you believe you are a certain way, then you can only act in line with that belief. So what I really want to try and do with these exercises is sort of change this belief that you have about yourself. So I guess, does anyone like suffer with any sort of limiting beliefs that they're trying to break free of currently?
I have done in the past.
Yeah. Would you
Yeah,
like to
again,
share?
I had a slight speech impediment. I stick to safe words, if you like. And if I think I'm going to stutter, I look down at the ground and then I focus again. I've sort of learnt that through teaching and speaking out in public. And I suppose for me, when I was younger, I was an athlete, so I was so goal orientated. And I guess I see dating in you know, your narrative and your authentic self, we're talking there a little bit based around that way. I think this is my end goal, and what do I have to do to get there? But yeah, I've definitely been that guy in my early 20s, I say for sure, and then sort of trial and error. I think you sort of try and work through it.
Yeah, no, that's really, really like that. Anyone else?
Near enough the same as this.
Yeah.
My limited beliefs is speaking of my speech impediment.
Okay.
When I was younger, I would rather avoid conversations.
Okay.
Because coming off scene as, you know, not so, you know, that I'm not confident.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Nice.
you know.
I think mine was saying words that aren't like necessary.
Okay.
So like in a sentence, I would just say a word, and it doesn't really need to go in there. And I kind of like taught myself to stay away from it a bit, but still needs improvement.
Okay. Cool. And is that like filler words, is it? Or, you know, like when you're...
It's like so, or like...
Okay. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Cool.
I used to like avoid social situations when I was younger, because people might not find me as interesting or as charismatic as someone else.
Okay.
So I think that was definitely one of my limiting beliefs as a younger person, but maybe not so much now. But I still probably do have those beliefs in the back of my head.
Cool.
Yeah, I think for me, like, obviously when I was younger, I wasn't really like the brightest child. Like, I didn't really say a lot of things. So for the majority of my life, I've always been like a quiet person.
Quiet, yeah.
Like, I haven't really like been interacting with others in like conversations.
Okay.
Even still to this day, sometimes like even in work situations, I don't really engage in like conversations.
Okay. So you just kind of head down, crack on with your work sort of thing. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I think, I could relate to sort of like everything you guys said there. And I think now I've kind of like broken free from it. And I guess it's all the work I've done on myself, but there's a book called Cybernetics. Has anyone heard of that? By Maxwell Smoltz. And I would recommend you read this book, because this book is the best book, and it talks about how you can break free from limiting beliefs, and it gives you like a practical framework how you can do that. So it's called Psycho-Cybernetics. So Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. And effectively, Maxwell Maltz, he was a brain surgeon. So that was like his career. And he sort of transitioned into cosmetic surgery. And his findings was quite interesting. So what he found, that he used to do like cosmetic surgery on females that wants to improve like how they look aesthetically. So he would undergo the surgery, take, you know, a female that doesn't have the most attractive facial features, and he would effectively reconstruct her face, and she looks like a supermodel, like the sort of girl that when you see on the street, you're like, damn, she's hot. But what he still found was that after the surgery and after like the physical transformation, the female still thought she was ugly, but she wasn't. So he found that the big issue wasn't in her physical appearance, so it wasn't how she looked, but it was more so how she saw herself. So this is not physical, this is her own self-image. Her dialogue was, I'm ugly. So even though on the physical aspect, she looks like a 10 out of 10, she still held that belief of, you know, I'm ugly. So I definitely recommend that book and reading it and like doing the exercises, because it can really help you build like a healthy self-image. And if you have a healthy self-image, that translates into how you communicate. And if you view yourself in a positive way, other people would view you in a positive way as well. And I guess the key thing to touch on there, like nothing changes until your mind does. So if your mind is still fixed on a particular belief, then no matter all the training you do to try and overcome that, you're still probably going to have that same results you're getting.
So the first exercise we did today was expression without fear. How this effectively works is you pick your favorite animal, you make the noise of the animal, and the aim here is to be confidently embarrassed, having fun, and letting go.
One part of communication is expression without fear. And I think a part of communication, everyone talks about verbal communication, obviously you're hearing me speak now, but another part is body language, and it's just being comfortable in your own skin. So this exercise we're going to do now, one thing I would say, be confidently embarrassed. So remember that, confidently embarrassed, because you might feel a little bit awkward doing it, but it's just a little bit of fun, just to allow you just to let go. So I want you guys to pick your favorite animal. I think you know where this is going. So I want you to pick your favorite animal. So after you pick the animal, I want you to make the noise of the animal. Does that make sense? So I want you to pretend like you were 10 times more confident. And I want you to approach that same thing that you did with just 10. So imagine it like acting. So you're just going to approach it as if you're 10 times more confident. Who would like to go first? Nice, love it.
That's good.
So I'll go next. So I'm a lion. Roar!
Right. I'm a cat.
Okay. Alright, I'm a duck. Quack, 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 quack.
Nice, love it, Jake.
I'm a dog.
Okay.
That's me last time. I'm a monkey.
Nice.
So
So how did that feel?
Felt strange, but feels good now.
Yeah.
yeah,
It feels better the second time around.
Yeah, and I think this is a lot of like things when it comes to either like communication or dating. It's just being comfortable within your own skin. And actually, what you'd find that actually, if you like love yourself and like you're comfortable, other people tend to be comfortable and like replicate. And there's nothing wrong with being weird. I even find that I'm super weird, but my girlfriend loves me because I'm weird. Imagine that. So I'm not trying to like shy away from it or hide it. I just be myself. And actually, you find that you replicate that as well.
So the next exercise we worked on is thinking on your feet, effectively, which means impromptu speaking. So this exercise I got from Toastmasters. So you're given a random topic and you have to speak on it for at least a minute. So the key thing here is not what you say, but it's more so how you say it and being comfortable in your own skin.
And a few things that you guys said you want to work on. Virgil, you said you want to work on not sounding so monotone. Jake, you said you want to, not be flat, but be a little bit more energy. And you said as well, you don't want to speak too low. You want to speak a lot louder. There's something called Toastmasters. So I actually go to it like twice a month. So effectively what they do is impromptu speaking. So you get up on stage, they give you a topic, you have no idea what it's about, then you have to come on stage and speak as well. And one thing they talk about, one thing I learned is called vocal variety. And to your point, Virgil, so if you think about it, someone monotone will just come and speak like this. And how have you been? Yeah, I've been good, thank you. But vocal variety is more like, how have you been? Yeah, I've been really good, thank you. You know, yeah, my day was kind of, yeah. But you know, so it's like actually, rather than speak in one tone, try and increase it based on the different things you're saying. So depending on what your topic is, you can just go up, down, but just try and purposefully increase your tone, then decrease it, and pause and have different phases as well. And when it comes to speaking louder, just speak like 3 times louder than you normally speak. So this is my usual tone, but if I want to speak louder, I'll probably increase it just like a little bit, because actually you might find it awkward when you're increasing it, but what you'd think that you're increasing it is probably just a normal pace as well. And Jake, you've got this, man. But honestly, when you come up, just more energy. That's all you have to do. Just imagine yourself 10 times more energetic. Whatever the topic you get, I just want you to, you know, get that message. And Ben, you said more
assertive, be more assertive, clear in my communications.
Clear with your communication. And you know, you talked about, you know, having a stutter. But remember what I said before about be confidently embarrassed? Don't let that stutter like hold you back, but just still use it. And actually you'll find that, because I used to stutter a lot, and a lot of people still stutter, but just imagine that stutter is your superpower. So don't let that actually make you like shy or nervous. Still express yourself as you would normally. Greg, I know you're probably a natural, but is there anything you'd want
to talk at the floor?
Okay, talk at the floor.
So for me, I try to avoid certain words because I've got a slight stutter as well. I've just learned to do that over the years, and I'm doing it now as I'm looking at your shoes, not you. I tend to look down.
Yeah.
That's like a safety blanket sort of thing, isn't it? Where I know that I can focus on your shoes rather than your eyes.
I'm with you. So maybe just try and like look. So when you make a point, then make another point, then make another point, make another point. Just try and give like eye contact as well. Could help. So you guys ready to kick it off? But like I said, this is a safe space. So what would happen is after you guys have spoken for 1 minute, so maybe all you guys listen and maybe give one thing you really liked about it and one recommendation of what you think they could improve on as well, so we can give each other feedback. But like I said, if you mess up, it's fine. That's the beauty of it. So the first one is, what is your favorite season of the year and why? And this goes to Jake, so round of applause for Jake. So Jake, you have 1 minute starting from when you say the first word.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so favourite season of the year for me has to be summer, because it gets really, it's light all the time. It gets dark very late, so you can kind of be out and about and enjoy the sunset, sunrise. It's great, really, and also, yeah, the weather, get a tan, it's great. Love to go to beaches, and although I can't wear layers in summer, it's really nice for just being more casual with outfits and wearing t-shirts, shorts.
And time.
Good work.
Nice. Round of applause for Jake.
You did well there.
So could one person maybe give him just what you liked about it, what you thought he could have potentially done better?
I think his hand gestures were actually making his speech better.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, like, just, I know it's hard, but maybe don't think too much about what you're going to talk about next. And I guess it doesn't have to flow perfectly well, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
It was hard though. It's like,
Yeah, how did you find that?
It's just trying to keep the conversation going for the amount of time. I think it was the time limit that was like in my head. So yeah, it's like you just gotta stay focused and not think about time limit.
Yeah, no, I like that. And I think as well, Jake, you've got a great personality, and I can sort of see it.
Yeah.
But I would say part of that, you're not fully like letting it out.
Yeah.
So I want us to do that again. You don't have to do it for the full minute. But I want you to answer the question again. But I just want you to just try and let go. And that energetic person that you've got inside you, like really try, really try and let it out this time.
What,
So let's go for
again
it.
now?
Yeah. But you don't have to do it for the full minute. It can be 10, 15 seconds.
Okay.
But just really try and let go, Jake.
Okay.
And remember, imagine Jake, but 10 times more confident. Just let go. Let's do it.
Okay, what I love about summer is that it gets dark really late. So I can be out and about and it's always going to be daylight, which is really nice. Also, you can see nice sunsets. So whenever it turns like 9 or 10 o'clock, then there's a sunset, and it's not like winter or anything like that where it gets dark super easily, super early, and then when it comes like 5 o'clock when you're out of work, it's literally dark. So yeah.
Nice. Round of applause for Jake. How did you guys find that? Any feedback from yourself, Ben, Virgil?
Yeah, it was a bit more. That was more energetic on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
front
I think
as well.
my voice,
Thank you.
I was speaking a bit higher and more energy there.
But what do you think? What do you think changed between the first one and the second one?
I think it's because I just had more confidence from going the first time and then second
Yeah.
time. Because I'm like refining it as well.
Mm.
It's not like I'm going in straight away again.
Yeah.
without me.
But you know the key thing is, one thing to point out there, that confidence you're talking about, that confidence is within you.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to like manufacture it or like make it up. You have that within you, but it's just about how do you bring that out?
Yeah, you
Do you get what I
gotta go
mean?
for it, yeah.
Bring that- But that's really good. Thanks, one, Jake. So the next one is, if you won the lottery, what would you do with all the money? And this goes to Virgil. Round of applause for Virgil.
Right, so the reason why I'll win the lottery and I would spend the money on, first of all, with my family. So when I take them back to my home country, I can support all my family with the money, which will give them financial freedom. It will give them, they could just go and buy whatever they want with the money. Just give them better life in general. And the second thing I want to do with the money, I hate to be a bit selfish to myself, but spending on myself. So probably like to buy all the nicer, finer things in life, like having all the cars, the houses, all that stuff. And the third thing is probably investing into starting a business. So being able to create my own business and breaking away from my current day-to-day life within my job, and just be financially happy within myself.
Nice. Smash that for a minute. Well done, Virgil. How did you find out, first of all?
Oh, it's quite good.
Nice. What did you guys think? Any feedback,
I think
Jake?
it flowed well, yeah. And you had stuff to go off. I think like the only thing you could work on is probably like the hand gestures, because sometimes they were a bit static.
Yeah.
But apart from that,
Yeah.
I smashed it.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
good. I feel like I had good structure. I feel like this is what I would do, and then that's what I would do with the money, and then that. So it was
And
good
like
structure.
smiling as well, and with that, yeah.
Yeah. And one thing you said you wanted to work on was like the vocal variety.
Yeah.
So I want you to try that again. I actually thought that was pretty good from like when you've been speaking before. It was a little bit more, but try and now you don't have to do it for the whole minute. It could just be similar to Jake for like 15 seconds. But try now the volume up and down. So for example, it's like if I won the lottery, what I would do with this money. So try and like change the tone based on what you're saying effectively. Just try it out. Just have fun with it. Let's try it again. Round of applause for Virgil.
So basically what I do when I win the lottery is I would like to spend all the money being greedy, spending on myself, and being able to buy all the finer things in life for myself, and all the nice cars and houses, and being able to support my family financially, so they will be able to have a better life.
Nice. Yeah, that was more better. I think there was like a lot more emotion in your voice. How did that feel the second time?
It's starting to feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't like thinking too much.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's just more like the practice as well, right? Which is key. So yeah, good job, Virgil. So the next question is, if you could become instantly famous for anything, what would it be and why? And this goes to Anoop. A round of applause for Anoop.
The one thing I want to be instantly famous for is having a fitness brand.
Nice.
I feel like male self-development, I feel like fitness is part of that. Everyone's into fitness. It's not about how you go into the gym, it's about how you feel inside, how your clothes look on you, how they feel. I feel like I want to have a fitness brand that caters to every male. So I'd like to be known for something that's related to fitness and health. I would like to tweak my brand a bit more as I get older. So when I'm in my 20s now, so I'd like to have a brand that's more catered to like gym and style. But then as I get older, I would like to cater that towards like health and like joint health and skin and like longevity. So I'd like to be known like to have a brand that's sort of future proof, to have a brand that sort of doesn't go out of date, a brand that everyone's going to use for like their whole lives, and a brand that no one's going to sort of use for a bit and then get bored and move on to the next thing. I guess.
Nice. A round of applause. Obviously, what do you guys think? What do you like about it? Any
It's
recommendation?
very engaging.
Yeah, the gestures were telling the story as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Nice.
think the voice level is quite good. Maybe if I was to give one improvement, maybe try to change the tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one. Yeah, yourself, Jake.
Yeah, I was saying the gestures. It was like telling the story as well.
Mhm.
So it was being more descriptive, basically. Yeah.
Cool. Nice. So, Anoop, I want you to try that again. It doesn't have to be for long. You could do like similar to the guy, like 10 seconds, 20 seconds. But now I just want you to speak twice as loud. So it might feel like you're shouting, but that's fine. So I just want you to purposefully increase the volume, right? And see how you find that.
So the one thing I want to be known for, become famous for, is to start my own health and fitness brand.
So let's try that again, but even louder than that.
Okay. The one thing I want to be known for is.
Let's try that again, but like let's take it up
Okay, cool.
3 notches.
The one thing I want to be known for is to start my own health and fitness brand, starting with clothes and footwear and gym wear. And then as I get older, I want to sort of nourish that brand into sort of.
Let's try that again, even like take it up 3 notches more than that.
Okay, so the first thing I want to be known for or be famous for is to start a health and fitness brand that caters to 20s and 30-year-olds who go to the gym and are interested in health and fitness. And then as I get older, I want to sort of tailor that brand to men who are getting older and their health isn't as good anymore. So sort of taking vitamins and supplements, that's also something that I'm really, really passionate about. How can they live longer?
Nice. Give it up for Anoop. What did you guys feel? How did that feel, first of all?
Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah, was it a little bit uncomfortable? Like,
Yeah.
Speaking higher.
Louder and louder.
what did you guys think from watching
yeah,
it?
it was like more expressive
Mhm.
tone. So different levels to it. Yeah.
Nice.
It seems like a natural on that. So much.
Nice. So last but not least, I think we all know who this is for. But would you rather have the ability to time travel to the past or to the future, Ben?
That is a really hard one to think. I thought most times in my younger years, I've always thought to travel back. We all sometimes think if something goes wrong, we would want to go back in time and try and change it, or what's the word for it? Just to fix things. So for the present, but I do believe the past is the past, and what's happened, what's now is now. Just sometimes just move on. But and as for the future, I would it intrigues me, but I could say I would have to say no, really. So I'd have to say no because I wouldn't want to know too much into what's ahead of me, because just what's the word, just the thought of I might not like.
Nice. Round of applause for Ben. Nice. What do you guys think? What would you like about it? Any recommendations?
I think there was good personality in the
Yeah.
speech. Maybe like obviously it's hard to get your words out sometimes, so maybe that's something obviously you're working on.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good speech. It had good hand gestures and good gestures.
Nice.
And you were smiling.
Yeah, I like the energy that you bring off.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the enthusiasm that he shows with his speech and the voice protection.
Thank you.
You've got a great personality, man. Honestly, man. Even like when you're standing up there, I just want to be a friend. You know what I mean? I've even met you before. But you just know when you just want to be someone's friend by just looking at them, smile and stuff like that. But now I want us to do that again. But now just same way you did it, because I think the personality is great, the charisma is great. But now just with the confidence, because I think you've got it. But just imagine you doing that speech again, but now you're 10 times more confident. And even if you stammer, that's fine. But let's say even if you with that stammer, how can you still be 10 times more confident like that? So let's try that again. A round of applause for Ben.
The ability to time travel, to go back in time or to go into the future. As I said before, I've contemplated many times before about going back into the back in time through past bad experiences to try and change it. But I believe the past is the past, and just move on from that and just deal with it.
Nice, round of applause. What did you guys think about the second time?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I think the first time was good as well. But
Yeah.
I think he showed more enthusiasm the second time round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah. The gestures are like on point all the time. So
nice.
Okay.
How did you feel that second time?
A bit energetic onto that.
Yeah.
But, I still got to try and let go of that the stammering, because when I have that problem sometimes. If I get excited, then I think too fast, and my words comes out too much. So that's probably another thing. Maybe I could like slow it down a little bit as well. So that's something I'm really working on as well. Out of this as well.
Okay,
really,
nice.
as well. So yes.
Yeah, one thing that was very evident there. I don't know if you guys noticed, but at the start it was so much clearer. Like from when you first started it, and like the speech as well, I could hear what you were saying more that second time. So that's really good. So that's pretty much it. How did you guys find that? How did you find that exercise? So yeah, this is something you can practice by yourself, by the way. So the best thing to do, just get a camera.
I actually do that at the moment.
Oh, you do? Okay, tell me more about that.
I do like TikTok fashion stuff.
Okay, nice.
And I've been talking to the camera more, so I'm getting used to it now. But it's just being consistent with it and trying to keep on posting videos.
Yeah, just try and do a video every day. Like even we did there like less than a minute, 30 seconds. But now for you, Jake, just work on that energetic. Do the video, watch it. Actually, is that okay? Like let me try. And if I was 10 times more energetic, then try that.
Well, with the videos, I always like redo things so that I've got more energy in it.
Okay.
Because like sometimes it's just like very plain. It's not very interesting. But and then when I like put more energy to it, then I'm seeing like progression at least. Anyway.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, just keep on practicing that. And for you, Anu, like with because even when I told you to increase your voice, you did. But just like marginally.
Yeah.
So actually, when you did it properly that time, that was actually a good tone to speak. But what you could do as well, just keep on practicing, recording videos, listen to do I sound loud, and actually just do it 5 times more than you think you need to, and that'll probably be like a good tone to have as well. And for yourself, Virgil, like that was very good. So I'll say more of that. Maybe like record yourself more and think of like the vocal variety. And how you said you're like more like monotone. Just like think about, oh, how can I increase it? Well, if I won the lottery, so go from the monotone to the high to the monotone to the high, and just practice that. Then what you find is after a while, you becomes like less monotone and like more, you know, like charismatic as well. And for yourself, Ben, it's just like, don't let that stammer get into your head or confidence, you know. Even if you stammer with confidence, you know, you'll probably still be better off than like most other people, because the people can feel that. If they feel, oh yeah, he's fine with that, then actually they're more likely to be, you know, oh, actually accepted. When it goes to dates, girls are not gonna mind as well, because actually it's quite attractive how he finds confidence, even though he's got what most people would find like a weakness. So I'd say like just use that to your strength as
So
well.
the last exercise we did today is affirmations, and all affirmations is affirming what you want to be, do, or have. And the power of affirmation is that it can change your belief over time.
Talked about the expression, we've talked about letting go, and you know, this is just the exercise, not saying after you leave here everything's going to be but I think it's the consistency and the practice, and it's the belief. How can I tap into my belief system and change it in a way that serves me? Because if you have low self-esteem, a poor self-image like I've done myself, I realized that actually my thinking was faulty, because the way our minds were created, it wasn't created to have low self-esteem or be not confident or have a poor self-image. So if you're finding that maybe actually there's something, it's not, you know, an issue, but maybe it's just like a faulty thinking, and you can fix it over time with the will and just with the change of belief. So what we're going to do now is some affirmation. So what affirmation is affirming what you want. Like it's like a desired situation that you want, or a desired how you want to be. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of times, if you think about it quietly in your head, you've got that voice of, oh, you can't do that, or you can't speak to girls, oh yeah, you're not good at that, oh yeah, you know, oh yeah, you're socially awkward. You have this voice in your head that's kind of like, and sometimes you don't even control that voice. It's just kind of like, whoa, who's that? That pops up, and obviously that manifest, what that turns into a belief, or oh, I'm monotone, or I'm introverted, oh yeah, I can't speak to girls, oh yeah, I can't speak in public, oh yeah, I speak really low, oh yeah, I stammer, and that kind of stuff. And that belief actually starts to manifest into your physical action. So what affirmation does, if it's done consistently, and it's kind of the same way, think of it like, let's say you want to gain muscle. How long does it take to like change like a build of a body? How long would you guys think it would take?
3 to 6 months or something.
Depends what your goal is.
Yeah.
It can take 3, if you want to lose weight, lose.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. What do you guys think? How long would it take to like a body transformation?
I think it's dependent on your goals and your progress as well.
Yeah. What do you think, Jake?
Probably like 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months. Yeah, and it's the same thing with mental transformation. That's what most people don't think. Like, for example, it's not just going to happen because we did the session, but actually if you do it consistently for like 3 to 6 months, imagine the change you could have in how you view yourself. Let's say you just said this affirmation over and over again. Like, for example, if you go to the gym today, you're not going to like become a bodybuilder. But if you go to the gym consistently for like 6 months, you're probably going to have some more muscle. So actually, if you think of the same belief and repeat the same thing to yourself over and over again for 6 months, you're probably going to see like a mental transformation in how you view yourself. So I want you guys to repeat the following affirmation after this. We're going to do 10. And I want you guys to say it with conviction. Remember we did that exercise of the animal expression? I want you to say it like you really believe what you're saying is true about yourself. Can you guys try that with me? Is that all cool? All right, cool. So the first one is, I am worthy of love and respect just as I am. I'll say that again. I am worthy of love and respect just as I am.
I am worthy of love and respect.
Yeah, let's do it again. So I am worthy of love and respect just as I am.
I am worthy of love and respect just as I am.
Now say it like you're 10 times more. I want us to like rip this whole building apart. Are you ready? So I am worthy of love and respect just as I am.
I am worthy of love and respect just as I am.
Nice. I embrace my flaws as a unique aspect of my character.
I embrace my flaws as a unique aspect of my character.
Yeah. So I embrace my flaws as a unique aspect of my character.
I embrace my...
Nah, it's all good. We can be here all night. I embrace my flaws as a unique aspect of my character.
I embrace my flaws as a unique aspect of my character.
I believe in my abilities and I have confidence in my potential.
I believe in my abilities and my confidence
in my potential.
I don't believe that. Let's do that again. I believe in my abilities and I have confidence in my potential.
I believe in my abilities and have confidence in my potential.
I want us to rip this building apart. I believe in my abilities and have confidence in my potential.
I believe in my ability
and have confidence in my potential.
Let's do it again. I believe in my abilities and I have confidence in my potential.
I believe in my abilities and have confidence in my potential.
I am deserving of success and I will achieve my goals.
I am deserving of success and I will achieve my goals.
Now say it like you really believe it. I am deserving of
success and I believe in my goals.
I think Ben is the only one that believes it here. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I am deserving of success and I will achieve my goals.
I am deserving of success and I will achieve my goals.
I am proud of my progress and my growth.
I am proud of my progress and my growth.
I radiate self-confidence and attract positivity into my life.
I radiate self-confidence and attract
positivity into my life.
I can speak to anyone.
I can speak to anyone.
I have the confidence to speak to anyone.
I have the confidence to speak to anyone.
I have no time to be shy.
I have no time to be shy.
I have no time to have low self-esteem.
I have no time to have low self-esteem.
I have no time to have low self-worth.
I have no time to have low self-worth.
This is my year.
This is my year.
This is my year.
This is my year.
And I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it.
But that's it. So see that mental transformation also. How did you guys feel when you were doing that?
Oh, pumped.
Yeah?
Pumped is just delighted.
But imagine you take that thought and you actually believed it now. So that's what you guys need to convert what we've done today. You need to take all these things that we've learned and how do you convert that into a belief? So actually, when you walk into a room, you're not like, you know, but you're more like, yo, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, good to see you. How you doing? You okay? Yeah, my name is Yosa. What's your name?
Anoop.
Oh, Anoop. Great. That's a great name, Anoop. Where'd you get that from?
My parents.
Okay, yeah, of course you get that from your parents. But do you see the difference?
Yeah.
So that's it. Like when you walk into a room, just have that confidence. But it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen like over time. Actually, that's a good exercise. Let's try that. Who wants to go next? I want you to pretend like you're walking into a room like, and you're 10 times more confident. Why don't you go first, Ben?
How's it going, mate?
Hi, how you doing? I'm Ben.
I'm Jake, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Jake.
Lovely to meet you, Ben.
And you too.
My name's Virgil.
Nice to meet you, I'm Ben.
Anoop, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Anoop. Ben.
Who wants to go next?
I'll do it.
Go on. So imagine, so this is like, we're kind of acting now.
Yeah.
So imagine Anoop on confidence steroids right now.
Okay, cool.
You walk into a room.
Anoop, nice to meet you. How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Anoop, nice
Jake,
to meet you. Anoop, nice to meet you.
Virgil.
Anoop, nice to meet you.
Do that one more time, Anoop.
Hey, how's it going? Anoop, nice to meet you.
Ben.
Anoop, nice to meet
Jake,
you.
nice to meet you.
Anoop, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Anoop.
Anoop, nice to meet you.
That was so much better. I felt a lot better. I was like, this is a confident guy. I don't even know who this guy is. It's introducing himself. Let's go for it, Jake.
Okay, let's go.
Fashionista.
Just a quick one.
Yeah.
So let's put it in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, that's cool. We'll be out of there by then. Appreciate it.
How's it going, people? What's going on?
Yay.
My name's Jake. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jake.
Jake, lovely to meet you, Jake.
Virgil.
Yeah, Jake.
Anoop,
Nice to meet you, Jake.
I really like that. Let's do it again. I really like that start. But now I want to see Jake on confidence steroids. Like, you know, like when you walk, even before you walk over to us, I want to just see that. Yeah, that guy is a confident guy right there. Let's do it again.
How's it going, people? What's going on?
Yeah, good
My
man.
name's Jake.
Ben,
Nice to meet you. This is my Jake.
Nice to meet you, Jake.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jake. Luke.
Nice to meet you.
How did that feel, Jake?
Yeah, I felt better then, yeah.
Yeah?
More like
Nice.
taking up space, yeah.
Go on, Virgil.
Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Virgil, nice to meet you.
Ben, nice to meet you.
Virgil, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Virgil.
Hi, Luke. Nice to
Nice
meet
to meet
you.
you.
Let's do that one more time, Virgil. But this time I want Virgil on steroids. Not physically, but you know.
Welcome people, how's it going? Nice to meet you, mate.
Ben.
Virgil, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jake.
Virgil.
Virgil, nice to meet you,
Nice to meet
Virgil.
you.
Your son.
Hi, Luke.
Virgil,
Nice to meet you.
Nice. That's pretty much, I think that's everyone, right? How did that feel? How are you guys usually when you walk into a room, like, honestly?
I feel like
Like a room of people you don't know.
I feel
bearing in
like
mind.
I am getting more confident.
That's good.
Back in the day, I was not.
That's
I'm
good.
nervous in it, but
Yeah.
what's the first illustration?
How about yourself,
I feel
Jake?
like, because I go, like, I'm freelance, so I go to different offices all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm always meeting new people. So I've got confidence throughout the year, really.
Nice.
With me, I take like a cautious approach because I don't know how people are going to respond like when I greet them.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We're all done. I guess reflections, anything, sort of anything you find interesting today, anything that you've learned that you can see yourself taking into the outside world after today.
Yeah, just that mindset thing and the affirmations.
Yeah.
I would love to keep doing
Yeah.
that though,
Yeah.
as well. But
Yeah,
if there's any recommendations on any good
Yeah.
thing.
If you'd like, I can send just Dennis a list of just affirmations that you guys can say every morning. And it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it, and it's about really putting yourself in the position of someone that's actually feeling that affirmation. Because it's not just like, I am confident, I believe in my abilities. No, it's I am confident and I believe in my abilities, because I really believe that. So you have to really believe it when you say it, and that's what really makes that affirmation powerful, right?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I loved everything.
Nice, man.
Yeah, it's just like not overthinking it and just like going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just be like confident in your own skin and being confident in your own voice.
yeah. And being confident in your own insecurities, like, you know, we all have insecurities, but rather than letting that hamper you, use it to your advantage and just like, you know, just like laugh about it, make jokes about it. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm starting to like lose my hairline. Can you guys see that? I'm starting to lose my hair. And before I used to be, but now I just joke about it. And every time I'm like, oh man, I'm getting old, I'm gonna have to go bald soon and stuff like that. And people laugh. And actually I feel a lot more comfortable about it, because rather than letting me hamper me, I use it as kind of like a joke. So take what you're insecure about, whether you stammer or whether you can't think you can do this or do that, and use it as your superpower, and don't let it hold you back. But yeah, any other reflections or learnings from today? Or anything, like, let's say, what is one thing you're gonna commit to doing differently after you leave here?
Gonna even if I fail with trying to get my words out, if you know, if it goes well, great. But if not, oh well. Just
Nice.
keep going.
I think I'm gonna just try and exaggerate more, and instead of just like holding back.
Nice.
I'm gonna try and like obviously speak louder consciously until it gets to a point where I'm doing it naturally.
Yeah.
And obviously voice projection and all that, be more conscious at the start, and then hopefully over time it'll get more natural and I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, and I really like that. Just like do even 5 times more than you think you need to, then actually you probably you're speaking at a good level where people don't think you're speaking quiet.
Yeah, just probably other thinking what I'm going to say. Just think about voice protection and just being more overall, just being confident with my speech.
Nice. Cool, man. This is my year. You ready? 3, 2, 1. This is my year. Let's go.